tension, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
It's almost like there's no pressure now. You're down 3-0. You're in your home building. Just come out and fight and scrap and claw. See what happens. Let it loose. Let it fly.
Well, that's good of you to look on the bright side, Steve. That is true, though. They can throw caution to the wind at this point and let it all hang out. Why not?
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All field up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Andrew Nicholson, and it's Fry in at the 1 spot. There's the pick off the screen, and he goes in for the dunk.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right, a terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch. Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Here's Dedmon, pass to Fry. Shoots it. Again, the Rockets score.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Fry's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Parker outside, and Ginobili now top of the key. There's the screen. Back to Parker. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just blanks the open jumper.
Now, here's Fry. He's covered by Leonard. Fry dishes to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. From close range, the shot is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Held by Fry. Cantor kicks to Leonard. And there's the feet to Cantor. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Fry passes to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Fry. Here's Nicholson. Buries it down low. Nicholson's got his first basket of the night.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Ginobili outside. Parker outside. Back to Ginobili. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now some weak defensive coverage there. I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Fry.
Look out.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
To the paint. Here's Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 6 points for Ginobili.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now, here's Fry. 3 points for him. Ariza has the open look, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
He could have forced a tough inside shot that made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring. You look at Fry, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Parker dishes to Cantor. Back to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Here's Cantor. Kicks to Leonard. Parker up top, guarded by Fry. And he gets it to go.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
With that last huddle, you could see the coach is addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Here's Parker. The Rockets making the shot. They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Double team, and there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here to the left wing. And Joseph kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Splitter passes to Joseph. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Now, here's Fromm. He's got 8. They set the pick. The dish to Moniunas. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Green, and the layup's good off the glass. Green's got his first points of the night.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. Good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Joseph dishes to Splitter. Into Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Dragic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Covington passes to Fry. The kick out to Dragic. Sinks the triple.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Spurs trailed by 4. They set the pick. And Joseph kicks to Mills. Diaw, the screen. Jumper off the screen. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Covington. And another 3 for Houston.
Back-to-back 3s for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Diaw, the screen. Here's Mills, guarded by Fry. And stolen by Fry. 3 on 3. Powered down with both hands. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Houston. Mills dishes to Green. Passes it to Mills to stop the run. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dragic with a wide open look. And the shot is long.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And so that's San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitter is checked in for Enes Kanter. Diaw comes in for Anderson. Joseph, he's checked in for Green. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Under the 3 and Diaw the 4. Tony Parker is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Parker. It's good from about 19 feet. Parker's got 4 this quarter. Rockets leading by 12. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Spurs really lit it up. He finished with 39 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
You know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night. And as the game has gone along, they've gotten much more aggressive on the offensive boards.
You know, crashing the boards is really an effort thing. It's an attitude and effort thing. And if teams get tired, they usually take a break on crashing the boards. But they've done just the opposite here.
The Spurs have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Now, here's Fry. 12 points for him. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Here's Parker. The Rockets making the shot. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Goes up, and Fry slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
So it's San Antonio now. The Rockets making the shot.
That's foul number 2 on it. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And Tony Parker drops them both.
How about Tony Parker? He's been getting it done. 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
He feeds it to Diaw. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Joseph. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Joseph's got 4 points in the quarter. There's the basket to McDaniel. High in the post. He's against Parker. The jump hook. Rebound by Parker. Spurs trailed by 10. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's Splitter atop the key. Out to the right wing. Pocket 6. Poked away and stolen by Fry. And here we go. Ahead, jumps up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
And the first half is...
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got.
Welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinal.
Boy, a good night so far for the Wizards. 16 points and 6 steals.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Fry, he's in at the point. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Andrew Nicholson out there with Dwayne Dedmon. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's Ginobili with the drive. Goes to the fadeaway and pins it. Ginobili's got 12 in the game.
He's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Fires the three. And another three for Houston.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Spurs trailed by 15. Parker outside. And stolen by Fry. He kicks it to Harden. He dishes it to Dedmon. Ariza passes it to Fry. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parker drives in. All alone. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets leading by 15. Fry with the ball. Cantor covering. Ginobili against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Fry. A 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And Ginobili. Here we go. That's good. Ginobili's got 14.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now, here's Fry. 18 points for him. Harden dishes to Fry. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 20 points for the Wizard.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Mills is checked in for San Antonio. Let's catch up with Doris from the line.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. There was one other thing he talked to them about. He told them to move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Now Harden. 7 points in the game. Here's Nicholson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nicholson's got 12 in the game. Ginobili with the ball. Now defended by Fry. It's Anderson with the drive. Dishes to Mills. Hands it from downtown. Mills has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Fry. Here's Dedmon. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Anderson kicks to Mills. Ginobili up top. Step back shot. Again, the miss by Ginobili.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Now, here's Fry. He's guarded closer. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. Aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. The Rockets also changing it up. Manu is checked in for Nicholson. Robert Covington comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Dragic in for James Harden. Spurs trailed by 16. Mills passes to Green. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Mills with it. Back to Green. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Front. Baseline try. That's good on the jump shot. Fry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Pass to Monteunus.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Mark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second-chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Cancer kicks to Mills. Here's Anderson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. A different look now for San Antonio. Diaw comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Joseph in for Kawhi Leonard. Rockets leading by 20. Here's Fry. Anderson with the block. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Mills has got the ball. Anderson outside. Fires the 3. San Antonio again missing. Houston's won 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Now here's Fry. He started by Diaw. Fires from the line. No good from Fry. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. It's tipped. Here's Mills, guarded by Fry. And Mills kicks to Anderson. There's the feed to Diaw. The dish to Mills.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. San Antonio making a switch here. Splitters checked in. He hits both from the strike.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws. Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Kicks it to Joseph. To the inside. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 7 now in this quarter.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Now here's Fry. He's covered closely. Outside Dragic. Passes it to Covington. Takes the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Mills, and it's blocked. And our assist to the game here on replay. By State Farm, and this wasn't his only assist, folks. 9 assists on the night over the course of the game from Fry.
Kevin, it's been one great pass after another for him. A huge amount of scoring for that team's offense generated by his court vision.
They've got Corey Joseph. Boris Diaw is out there with Green, and it's Splitter, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Green, no luck.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Now, here's Fry, covered by Parker. Lets it go from 11. No good off the front iron. Deflects the pass. Spurs trailed by 18. He feeds it to Joseph. Back to Parker. Money. From the wing. Parker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. Now, here's Fry, covered by Parker. Fry, good. Fry's got 28 points for the game.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, just as hot as he was last time out.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, you hate to blame anybody, but he's got so many turnovers tonight. That's really why his team's losing.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Splitter. Anderson comes in for Boris Diaw. Leonard, he's checked in for Green. And it's Ginobili in for Corey Joseph. Harden dishes to Ariza. Back to Harden. Buries the jump shot.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Spurs trailed by 20. Parker outside. Pass to Anderson. It's hauled in by Fry. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ariza passes to Fry. Harden outside. Houston moving it around. Ariza kicks to Fry. On the wing, Harden pulls it up. And that one hits back iron. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Poke loose. Nicholson dishes to Fry. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
And San Antonio shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Anderson, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Ginobili left side. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight guys where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Here's Fry. And there's the pass to Dedmon. And Leonard with the block. Ginobili kicks to Parker. Can't connect from short range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now, here's Fry. Defense right on him. Ariza outside. And here's Harden for 3. And the shot is good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Leonard, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now, here's Fry, covered by Parker. From the line, and Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker with it. Now guarded by Fry. Parker kicks to Leonard. Anderson a screen on Hart. And Ginobili with the slam.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elements, use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Fry passes to Ariza. He kicks to Fry. Back to Ariza. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Kanter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Leonard has it in the corner. No luck. And Houston the other way now. 22 was their biggest lead. Back to Harden. He dishes it to Fry. Feeds to Nicholson. Shot clock at 6. Locked loose. Stolen by Ginobili. And now the fast break Ginobili with the ball. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by Fry.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Fry dishes to Harden. Here's Dedmon, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
So it's the Spurs now. 17-point game. Here's Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Puts it up from 17, and the Spurs scoring again. And so here is Houston. The lead is 15.
I'm just so impressed with these guys. They made big plays when it counted the most, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Houston.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Mark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
Look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Wizard. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double for his efforts.
Harden outside. Dishes to Fry. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Ariza. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. No good from Fry.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And that one's good. Parker.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
And the series has been won. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For real, a triple-double? I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it was one of the better ones I've played. Really, I'm just happy with how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats and secondary. Oh.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching 2K Sports presentation, the coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. But first, let's reveal the Jordan player of the game.